Corpsepaint show is back. Hey, welcome back. And every so often we have a band on that we're just super excited about, and that'll be tonight's show. We'll welcome the Drowning from Wales here in a moment. But we are joined, we will join the Drowning. It's myself, Lily Lurid, and Stabitha the Doll. So stay tuned. Right after this, we'll be right back. Hey, in a moment, we'll be joined by the band. This is Satan, the Corpsepaint show. Every Sunday night, we want you here listening to us at 6 p.m. Central in the U.S. And hi, Lily Lurid.
Hello, hello.
It's good to be back, isn't it?
It's definitely good to be back, yes.
Your hair looks exceptionally curly and red today.
Thank you.
I don't know, is it the lighting or is it you?
It must be me.
It looks so good. And Stabitha the Doll.
Hello.
Reveal. Hold on.
Oh no, it's my face.
Oh, wait. Were you supposed to come on the show like this?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
All
right.
My alter ego didn't want to come out tonight. It's so you get human Stabitha.
Human Stabitha.
Human
All right.
Stabitha.
I want to hear all about Stabitha the Doll later in the show.
Absolutely.
I want to hear all about how you get into character.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Look. Heads up reminder that you can join us and talk to us live in the chat room, which is monitored by the lovely Lily Lurid to my left, and she'll be reading all the comments. So questions, comments for the band or for Stabitha the Doll or for Lily or myself or the network, whatever. Just say hi to us on the Facebook page. And welcome to Roku Television. We're glad to be part of Roku as well on Ultra Toxic TV. Hey, it's not often that we have a band on the show that has released an album that is near perfection. And I'm trying not to be hyperbolic, but that's just me. And so we're going to say hi to three of the guys from The Drowning from Cardiff. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
How you doing? Oh, great.
Hello.
All right. Yay. So you've got all of us here. There's three of us and three of you. And welcome to the Corpsepaint show.
Thanks for having us.
So we got Richard, who is our bass guitarist, and Mike in the middle, who is guitar, and Steve on the far right is the immense drummer for The Drowning. And I just want to say congratulations, guys. It's got to feel good to have this out, doesn't it?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes, very much so.
And we're talking about the Radiant Dark new release on Transcending Obscurity. Do I have that right?
Yeah,
you do indeed.
Are you happy to be on that label?
Yeah, it's excellent.
It's a very good up-and-coming label, very strong label. So, yeah, there's going to be some really good things coming from that guy.
Good. I just want to give a quick shout out to Imperative PR, and we've got their logo actually for putting me in touch with you guys, and I know that they're proud to have you as part of their family as well.
Yep.
So all hails to Imperative PR.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Richard. Hey, tell me a little about when you're recording Death/Doom. Is there a special bass you like, or that sounds the best, or maybe a favorite bass you use on stage?
Well, it's all the same one, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more about how I play it, I would say, like, rather than the actual equipment. Yeah, to be honest, I have one bass, so I just use it for everything.
Everyone here is nodding their head. So, I mean, how do you play it?
Just the choice of chords and stuff. I don't know. I don't think because I come from a guitar background, I
Yeah.
play it more like a guitar than a bass, which I think adds to a lot of the heaviness.
Oh,
Okay.
you're
Play standard tuning, whereas a lot of bands play down tunes.
gotcha.
But like I add the notes underneath, which I think adds a lot to the heaviness. Yeah.
Nice. And so, all right. So, and Mike, there's two guitarists in the band. So, tell me how you trade off.
Well, yeah, Jason is the other guitarist. We're both lead and rhythm. So we've always been very close working together with our rhythm sections and lead sections. And we kind of feed off each other. So we know which melodies are going to fit with Jason's riffs, which melodies will fit with my riffs. And we've worked like that right since day one, since we started playing together. So, the other guys in the band have always said how we do feed off each other so easily and so quickly. You know, even when we're writing new material, it's just we gel, and I think me and Jason are always going to work that way. You know, very closely. So yeah,
Good. And look, the album, and I'm kind of talking to everyone here in the studio too, is so heavy and so dark at times, but then has got some occasional floating melodies that surprise you because you think this is a doom song, but then it ends up being not so doomy. And it really, guys, what it makes me think is one question when you listen to The Radiant Dark by The Drowning from Cardiff. How is the world going to end?
Is it with fire or with ice?
Right,
Always
is
those
it fire or ice is what STABITHA wants to know.
a lot of water. Put it that way.
That's true. It's just war.
Is that because it rains in Wales all the time?
All the time.
Oh, yeah.
All the time. Yeah, it's pretty wet, and it's pretty wet now. So yeah.
Half of Wales is currently
Yeah.
flooded anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, that freezes ice winds.
we've had some heavy flooding, so yeah, it's true what they say about Wales. Yeah, it's done.
Well,
Hey, but that's how we can write this kind of dark music, you know.
Yeah.
It goes hand in hand.
it does, yes.
Any Drowning album would never sound like it does if we were laying on some beach. So
Yeah.
That's right. Heck yeah. So, but one thing I haven't been able to grasp is all of the lyrics, and I want to read them, I want to know them, and I listen closely, and especially the song about hell. What do we get from hell? Or I'm sorry,
all that we need of hell, yeah.
what do we need of hell? I mean, help answer that for me.
This is funny because this is Matt, the vocalist department. So
Okay.
he's very much in charge of the lyrics and the titles. And I know a lot of thought goes into what he's writing. And he kind of keeps it close to his chest until it actually goes to print. So for most of the time, we don't actually know what he's actually going to be writing about. He'll give us the title
Yeah.
and say, "Oh, this track is called blah," you know, and he'll give a little brief description. But then it's until we go back and read the lyrics, and we're like, "Ah, right, okay, yeah, this is good. This is deep."
Well,
So, yeah, it's,
all right. Well, hats off to Matt for writing all the lyrics and providing that. Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk drums. Any key here that you can reveal to fellow death band, doom bands, Welsh bands for making that heavy sound? The production is so good on this record. It seems.
I mean, the production was all down to Tim, the guy, our engineer. We've worked with him a long time, both live and studio wise. He helped on the previous record as well. So I got to give props to him for the sounds, really. Clean, fresh heads, good tuning when you go into the studio, good mic placement. That's mostly down to the sound.
Make sure everything is tight.
Yeah. Fresh heads will do the world of difference when going into the studio, rather than playing battered old like heads that you've had on the kit for years. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Fresh ones every time.
And what about cymbals that you've been using for years?
I've always used high-end cymbals, so I've always used Zildjian 8 Customs. I try not to use anything too cheap or too tingy. I mean, the 8 Customs are always quite a bright cymbal anyway, so they cut through just fine for recording. But I've always used them live as well.
Is writing a joint thing a co-op of all 5 guys?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You write most of it, don't you? But then,
Yeah, a lot of it. I start the bare bones off at home, working on different riffs and structures and stuff. We go to the practice room, then we start to lay it out, and then the guys will come in with their ideas. Like Jace will come in with a rhythm section or lead section. Richard will write all his own bass lines. Steve will get the gist of the pattern, the tempo, add his section, and then also Matt will start writing lyrics. What he hears from the actual song will give him an idea, a theme, if you like, to what the song's going to be about. So yeah, it is pretty much a 5-way thing.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to give Jason, our engineer, a heads up that we want to play that video now. It's Prometheus Unbound or
Blinded. Prometheus Blinded.
Blinded. Yeah, I'm sorry. Of course, Blinded, and this is a heavy as shit song. It's a great representation of the album, in my view. And this is, look, metal fans, you guys.
What's up?
You ever listen to an album and then afterwards you have to decompress?
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
You just got to either walk outside or I don't know.
Just take a breather, yeah.
Just-
Kind of let it all sink in.
No, the best is when you're in your car listening to it, and you just have to stop your car, park somewhere, and just be like,
Holy shit! Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah, hell yeah.
"Oh my god!" It's amazing.
I think if you play the Radiant Dark in your car, we could tell because your car would be vibrating along the road.
Make sure you get some bad weather at the same time, you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When you listen to death doom metal, you drive a lot faster. So yeah. So
know I
hurry,
do.
hurry it up, people.
There you go.
Yeah. Hurry it up. Listen to more death doom so we can get places faster. All right, so we got a thumbs up. We're going to play Prometheus Blinded from the Radiant Dark. Imperative PR, the band is The Drowning from Cardiff, Wales, and we're glad to have you guys. So hang on tight. We'll talk to you in just a moment right after this.
Cool.
Hey, guys, guess what? We're back.
That was quick.
Excellent.
Yeah, we just technical glitch. We're trying to get it pulled up again. But
Okay, cool,
yeah,
cool.
I was saying that, listening to this album, I feel like I need to, I don't know, separate myself from reality after I finish because it's heavy. It is heavy on your bones. It's one of those intense death/doom releases,
Well, We've tried to make this album not just like a death doom album, but just a general heavy metal album.
Agreed, and it comes across that way. It's boundless. It's one way to describe the sound would maybe just be enormous. It is. I can't say enough about the good production and the good songwriting. So I just think it's powerful. The Radiant Dark, and the title is brilliant.
It is.
We all want darkness to embrace us. That's just the way we travel here on the Corpsepaint show. But there is something glorious and radiant about the middle of the night, the extreme dark night on Earth.
Calming almost.
It's definitely a good, strong title for the album. It actually came from our original vocalist, James, who's on the previous albums.
Okay.
And he had this idea, so I said, can we still use the title? And he's like, yeah, sure. Go ahead. So,
Great.
yeah, so that's a big thank you to James there.
Hey, I noticed on your Facebook page, which is Drowning Whales, Wales, Drowning Whales, that you're playing a festival in September with Fetal Juice. Perfect name for a
Definitely. Yeah.
great band. Yeah. And so I have two females to my left, so they're laughing over Fetal Juice. But look, guys, our Fetal Juice, yeah, there it is. The Solemn, I don't know how to say it, festival.
I have no idea.
I can't pronounce it either.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah. So where is that? Is that in Cardiff?
that's in Plymouth, which is in the south of England,
Okay.
on the south coast.
And is Fetal Juice a big band? I was kind of wanting to see your name at the top of this bill,
Yeah, I think that would have been nice.
One day, guys, one day.
Yeah.
We booked that one before the album came out, though, so
Gotcha.
We'll blame it on that.
I think
Yeah, don't you hate when that happens? You release a brilliant release, and then, but really, for justice in the music industry, your font needs to be a little bit bigger.
yeah. Here, I agree. Yeah.
We're gonna try again to show Prometheus Blinded here. So I got a thumbs up from Jason. We're gonna try this again, guys.
Okay.
All right.
That is Uncontrolled Chaos.
Nice.
But the name of the song was Prometheus Blinded. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
But you know what I mean.
I totally jammed that in my car.
What?
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
I
I'll
would
jam that.
too.
Guys, what a great video and song.
Yeah,
it is.
it turned out better than we imagined. When we went to film that, it was extremely cold at the time, so I think I had about 3 layers on under that shirt.
Oh.
But
Now,
yeah, it turned out great, and it's been well received. So
Mike, was that your soaring lead there at 2.5 minutes in?
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I always wonder, is it uncomfortable to have a camera right by your fingers?
It's cool. It was cool.
All right, okay.
He was pretty close to that camera, but yeah.
All right, no worries.
Captured everything quite well.
Hey, a thumbs up again to Imperative PR.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Those
cheers to
guys-
Chris and Paul.
Yeah, we love there's their logo. So it's imperative.co.uk to find them. But glad that you're part of their family and part of transcending the transcending label.
Yeah.
Transcending obscurity.
Obscurity, thank you. Okay, what's up, Lily?
I actually have a personal question for you guys, if you don't mind.
Fire away.
You all have such beautiful, luscious hair. What products do you use?
Well, I'm not afraid to admit this. L'Oreal LV.
Ooh, okay.
Noted.
Wait, who said that? Was that Mike?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not embarrassed to go around some supermarket popping that in the basket, you know.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is
I was
that your
wondering-
wife? It's for me.
I was wondering, since
Yeah.
it's always
Well, that
humid
little
up there.
Mhm.
Yeah, poof.
Exactly.
I know my hair would just be like, "Whatcha?"
Oh, yeah. Oh, my
Afro.
God.
So really, the follow-up question is, when it's cold and when it's rainy all the time, is there something? Is you have to do something different with your hair, and otherwise it's all, I don't know, I don't know, it's
Frizzy.
frizzy.
Yeah.
It's like-
Frizzy.
Yeah, I think it's worse for the girls. But, I think the guys, they don't really care. It's just-
Yeah.
well, Lily has beautiful hair too, and
Thank you.
she. Yeah, you have all the good hair questions, and so what would you do in Wales if it's super wet all the time?
I honestly don't know.
You spray it down or something?
Stay
Maybe.
indoors.
Wear a hat.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
You're
Ponytail.
cute in hats.
Thank you.
Yeah, a hat, good idea. STABITHA the doll.
Yes.
You were into death metal, aren't you?
Oh, I am. I consider myself the death metal doll, Lolita.
Oh, good.
Death metal Lolita. That's basically my makeup. Once you put it up, you'll see my makeup when I go and perform and stuff. It's pretty. I look like you. I look like your twin.
Oh, okay. Hey, we also have a special picture of one of your fans wearing some merch, the Drowning merch.
Oh my god!
That.
Oh my heart.
All right. So as you notice, he's wearing the Drowning patch on his vest. And does this dog belong to one of you guys?
It's one of my really good friends' dog. She bought the battle jacket recently and just put a little message out. It was like, anyone got any patches? I was like, I've definitely got something for you. And it fit perfectly there as a little top rocker.
It's the most hardcore pupper ever.
Right. Hey, we're getting some comments now, Lily Lurid. So
Yes, we are.
I'm seeing a whole bunch of like devil horns and hearts or something like that for the Drowning. So Lily is going to bring us up to date on live comments.
Let's see. Back to the hair. Miss Jennifer Lynn says she just throws a hat on and hopes for the best.
All right.
And then Mr. Danny says he just keeps his hair in a braid.
In a braid. Good idea.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, good.
That'll work.
And what's that one at the bottom? It's just all like fist pumps, or
Yep.
oh, okay.
Lots of emojis
yeah.
going on.
You guys win like 8 emojis in a row. I think that's a record for this show. Fucking heavy, Prometheus Blinded, and but all the songs really are just powerful gut punches, man. And like I said, they knocked the wind out of me. I have to have recovery time after.
Yeah, I think each song on the album's got its own identity. It's not one of these albums where each track sort of bleeds into one and you kind of get lost after track 4 thinking, well, that was similar to the first. But you can get on some, some albums you get a little bit lost and then before you know it's over. So, yeah.
Each track's got its own little thing going on in it. Its own identity.
Yep, and there are surprises. There's surprises on this record.
Showing diversity, that's talent.
Yeah.
You don't want to be that band where like every single song sounds the same and then diversity all the way. I
Exactly.
thoroughly enjoy that. Hell yeah.
And really, this is your 5th full length. Do I have that right?
Yeah, this is the 5th full length. We've done a split, we've done a demo, but actually full length, this is number 5.
And so with that experience under your belt, you knew how to, I think, I don't know, the stars aligned or the rain came down at the right time or something to where there was magic made here, man. This is just, it just, I don't know, it's a fucking strong, heavy-ass death metal album. And if you respect good music and good production, good sound, good songwriting, you got to find The Drowning. You got to find them. So it's Drowning Whales is your Facebook page. I don't know if I sent that to you, Jason. So, and there I noticed you had a link to merch, and you've got some hoodies, and you got patches for your pet dog, and everything.
Yeah.
Transcending obscurity.
Look at that pupper.
Covering all bases.
All bases. And there's the festival in Plymouth with Fetal Juice, but we know The Drowning should have been, like top of the bill.
Oh yeah, no question.
The Drowning. And then look at the picture of this record. Can you get the deluxe set? And it's got all these gatefold and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's our sort of limited box sets.
That's right.
oh look,
Nice.
yeah.
That is absolutely
That's
gorgeous.
fancy.
Well, wait, that comes with a patch.
Yeah,
It does.
yeah.
Well, I don't know.
The box that made it to the dog.
That is Herschel's patch.
That is the dog's patch, yeah.
And it's autographed.
Indeed. And look,
There's also a vinyl version coming out soon as well. So there's going to be a double gatefold vinyl release of the Radiant Dark. So
excellent.
everyone keep an eye out for that one, and we're going to be pushing it as well.
We will push that too, and I like the fact that you've got that package deal with the patch and which keychain and all of that, because officially it was just announced that every person in America now is a pet owner, and so we need patches. We need lots of the Drowning patches.
We do, yes.
I'm gonna get a couple.
Hey guys, where do you want to play next? I mean, are there festivals on your on your radar?
I've got to tell you this brief story. Okay?
Yeah, please.
I've got to tell you this brief story. So we've just been offered Inferno Fest in Norway.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They have got some fantastic names on that bill. We are so excited.
Now, is that going to be this summer?
But
There's a big but.
There's a big but. It's so big. Matt, our
Nice
vocalist,
butt.
is getting married that weekend.
Matt.
That weekend we were offered Inferno, so it was just like, oh, shut up.
Change the wedding date.
Look.
Right?
Could Matt and his lovely bride get married in Norway?
I suggested this.
I think that would be an awesome wedding.
That would be an awesome wedding.
It would.
Invite us.
Experience there,
Yeah.
So we've spoken to the promoter, so he's pretty cool. So we're looking good for next year.
All right. Well, that's
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
When you're writing such strong, great material, and you've got Matt, you've got all 5 guys, what is it? Is it the germination period of this, 6 months, 12 months? What is it you kind of block out for getting a new release written and done?
We've been working on this one, 5 years?
Oh, okay.
Off and on, yeah.
So
Since before the last album came out.
Yeah, I guess we kind of do a couple of tracks at a time,
Yeah.
and with the sort of live shows take precedent, and then you kind of come back and maybe do another 3 songs, and sort of half the time we drop 1 or 2 of them because it's so far in between they don't sit well together. So you might have 1 or 2 tracks that we kind of keep back maybe for the next release. Maybe they'll never see the light of day, but there's definitely stuff we've lost over the years just because it doesn't feel right amongst everything else.
Or down the road, you release the Rag and Bone Lost Tracks edition of, you know.
The hidden tracks, yeah. If you wait through the 40 minutes of silence at the end, there might be a hidden gem.
Yeah, see, that's only on CD. Now, this is one disadvantage of vinyl. You cannot have the 40-minute gap and then the surprise track at the end, right? And also, I cannot play vinyl in my car.
This is true. This is
Too
true.
big.
Yeah, you know, and even new cars, guys. Look, even new cars coming out, you know this, don't have CD players in them.
That's true.
And so then I've got to use my USB, and it always messes up, and I don't know. So
It's all Bluetooth nowadays. Everything's Bluetooth.
true that. Anything else that that you guys want to shamelessly plug or say or shout out to all to Matt and all you guys, or anything else we've missed? The floor is yours.
Well, we want to sort of get more recognition in the US, and surprisingly, with the Radiant Dark, we're getting a more sales on Bandcamp. There's a lot of interest in the US at the moment.
Yes.
So, yeah, guys, thanks, and just keep pushing us.
We will.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, where do we got to go? Where do we got to go to get this over here? Where do we send people to buy this album?
The Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Is that your preferred right now, guys?
Yeah, or you can buy it direct from the label,
Yeah.
Transcendent Obscurity Records. They've got their US store, they've got their European store, so the merch can be found there. There's new merchandise coming soon, so keep an eye out for that. Vinyl, like you say, but yeah, it's just
Everything gets announced through our Facebook page as well, and there's links to everything from there.
Good. Just keep it up to date on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
yeah, all the info will be there. You'll know when we know. So
Yeah.
Good. Good. You found him on Instagram?
I did not.
Okay. Is there an IG page, guys?
Yeah, Drowning Whales.
Okay.
All right. We will find that and tag you in a post today, too. So, well, definitely, look, we're in Dallas. Guys, I'm not exaggerating when I say this is the effing heartbeat of metal right now.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God.
Extremely strong scene, extremely great venues, and it seems everyone stops here and plays when they're on a tour from Europe. So we will send it out from into all of the veins and arteries from the heartbeat of metal, Dallas, Texas.
Sweet.
thank you very much.
Very welcome. Great to have you guys again. It's the Drowning. So we had Richard, Mike, and Steve. Hails to you guys, and big congratulations for this release.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
You're very welcome. Let's stay in touch. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers. Bye now.
Bye.
Fantastic.
They're cool dudes.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I should have told him about Liquid Death. This is how you stay hydrated when you're a metalhead. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Hydration.
Hydration is important. Now, hydration and rehydration. This is the part of the show,
Okay.
STABITHA, where we do the metal face.
The metal face?
Metal face. You have to kind of look up to the drone camera.
Okay.
Okay, and now
And what do
assume
I
the
do?
metal pose like this. Like, stick it out, Lily. That's it, right there. You are now official metalheads on the Corpsepaint show.
Hell yeah.
But we want to see Jason, our engineer, do it too. Yeah, I think he's got a secret camera over there.
Let's see that pretty face.
I do. Jason can't do it right now. Sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. We keep it busy. Hey, look. So, Liquid Death. Speaking of Liquid Death, can you guys hear me again?
Yeah.
All right. Has a new video that they just pushed out, and there was an announcement this week that they will be carried in Whole Foods.
Oh, congrats to them.
Yes. So soon, when you see it in Whole Foods, buy some.
Okay.
All right, and bring it home and enjoy it. Make coffee with it, or drink it on its own, or just walk around carrying one, and you will look like a badass. It is in recyclable aluminum because we say death to plastic.
Amen.
Now, plastic is choking this planet.
Yep.
And winding up all over the earth and in the underworld.
That's true.
And we have a video that visually describes what is happening in the underworld. Yes, we do. It is from Liquid Death. And look
Oh,
at
no.
our panel back there.
It's me. Hello.
That-
Yeah,
you
that's
sure
why,
that- I don't know if
that's why I
that's
couldn't
you.
make the face. That's why I couldn't make the metal face. I'm changing backgrounds here.
We were keeping Jason busy on a lot of work. He is busy the whole show,
Oh, that's a lot of work.
whereas we're lazy the whole show, and he's like
Yeah.
working that whole.
Well, that's what the stars get.
So, I like all those images of you.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. Is that you?
That is me.
All right.
100%. That's
Okay.
me.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. We're ready for the Liquid Death video. I want you guys to know this is really what happens in the world and the underworld.
Okay.
We're getting inundated with too many plastic bottles that just don't recycle. This is infinitely recyclable. Can use it again and again and again.
I like that. Respect.
The underworld, where the souls of the damned are sentenced to an eternity of unrelenting torment. Some call it hell. I call it home. And single-use plastic bottles are making a real mess of it. The billions of plastic bottles polluting the earth are now overflowing down here into the underworld, where they're just ruining our delicate ecosystem. An island of plastic trash now floats in our demon ocean, choking our three-headed demon fish and our demon turtles. It's polluting our 2,000-year-old torture pits, ruining the fun for everyone. And they're making a mess of my front porch. Where are my darn keys? And you may be thinking, it's fine. Plastic bottles are recyclable. Relax. But that simply isn't true. Most recycling plants send plastics to landfills because it's not profitable to recycle anymore. I just turned their brains into snakes. So join us and Liquid Death in our mission to bring death to plastic bottles. Help keep the underworld beautiful. For us, for you, and even your kids when you all end up down here someday.
Keep the underworld beautiful.
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yes.
I did too.
Isn't it fantastic?
They have the best videos.
And that
Hands
was
down.
that was really filmed in the underworld.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah,
no
it
doubt.
was. Now, I'm seeing more comments. So what are we missing here, Lily?
Yeah, we got some shout outs to
Yeah, shout out.
Stabitha.
Stabitha!
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Stabitha the doll. What do they say? I mean, who is it? Is it like...
Let's see. Tessa Smith says she loves you.
Tessa, you're such a sweetheart. I can't wait to see you soon.
Cherry Snot says hey, hey. And hails from Richard Nettleton.
Hails, Richard.
Hails.
Richard, did you like that video? Did you love that video? The demon stick, plastic overwhelming the underworld. I like any video that has lots of demons in it,
Yeah.
and really, we are nice people.
You guys
come on.
really are.
Yeah.
So,
You don't judge.
no,
It's a
we
good
don't.
time.
We welcome everyone.
It's a good time.
Yes, and we share our liquid death. Death to plastic. Death to plastic. Keep the underworld beautiful. All right, Stabitha.
Yes.
Now, all right. You've probably been asked a million times, how did you come up with that character? And if that's too boring of a question, let's just move on. Okay?
Okay. So it's not really a boring question. I've been in the industry for a very, very long time. About
The
10
haunt industry.
The haunt industry, yes, for about 10 years now. And since of my stature, I'm always playing children-like, doll-like characters. It's
Okay.
always been something that, you're small, petite, let's put you in this dress and put you in a little creepy room.
Okay.
When it came to Stabitha, my sister and I got into this Japanese fashion called Lolita,
Yes.
which is where her dress and her wig and all that, like that aesthetic is very popular in Japan,
Of course.
but we gave it a twist. And so basically we were filming a little commercial for Moxley Manor, which is where my home haunt is, and I was like, you know what, just do whatever to my face. And like, you know what, just do white, blackout eyes, black lips, do some little drippy drips. That's it. And that makeup, when it got done, I fell in love with it. I fell in love with that makeup, and I'm like, and that's quick, that's easy, I can do that at home. This
And it
is
works.
going to be STABITHA. Yeah, this is one of my effects makeup that I do whenever I feel a little special or something.
I love that too.
Thank
And
you.
so your eyelashes, you painted them white?
Yes, I did.
How
White.
hard is that?
Not hard at all, actually. Ben Nye makes white mascara.
And is this lightning bolts?
Lightning
No,
bolts.
It is. Okay.
Yes, it was when there was a storm coming through, and it just kind of gave me some inspiration.
That is good inspiration. I like this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So this is a screenshot that I grabbed of me shaking the hand of a YouTuber called the Carpetbagger.
Okay.
He has quite a following on YouTube, and he came through the haunted house. I was in Alabama last weekend for their My Bloody Valentine show as a guest actor, and he just happened to show up. He's like, "Hey, I want to film." And I got to meet him, and I got to be on his YouTube video, so that was awesome. Like
The carpetbagger. Cool.
the Carpetbagger, yes. He travels. He does all these weird like museums and stuff. That's just like his thing, I guess.
So Lily, she was at a big haunt convention last week. And what was the name of it?
It's the Arx Mortis My Bloody Valentine show.
Now, is it open to the
Okay.
public or just haunters?
No. It's a haunted house. They opened up for Valentine's.
Oh,
Yeah, so they opened up for Valentine's. So it was basically just their Valentine's show, but they had like a mission to bring as many different actors that they could. And
you worked it.
I worked it. Yes,
Gotcha.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I worked that event Friday, Saturday night. Friday it was 20 degrees.
What?
It was 20 degrees, so I had about 2 layers underneath my costume. It was freezing, but I would go back and do it again in a heartbeat. It was so much fun. Oh my goodness. Like meeting all these other actors and all these characters like who have like large followings on social media. And just like, and it was, wow. Like, oh my gosh, look at all these people that I follow, and I'm like finally meeting you face to face, and this is your human form, and this is my human form, and we're going to go and scare together, and we're going
Yeah.
to just have a great time.
A great feeling.
Great time. This is a picture of me in the house, in the room that I was in. So what I would do is I would scare in the room for about 30 to an hour, and then I'll go outside and entertain the crowds for an hour. Switch back and forth. Miss Bendy Bloodstocking is the name of her character. Took this picture of me. What a sweetheart she is, and it just came out badass.
Yes,
Look
it
at
did.
that, man.
I know. Look at that. Look at you.
Look at me.
Look at you. Wow. And then what do you do with your teeth? You black them?
Yes. So I use the Ben Nye just tooth effects, and if I don't have that in hand, I just get someone to airbrush the inside of my mouth.
Can you eat a meal afterwards?
I can, and it does stick. I can eat a burger, I can eat pizza, like I've had chili, and it sticks.
And then what do you do if you have to go to the office the next day?
Oh, I mean, just brushing your teeth, thankfully, gets it
Oh, okay.
off.
Gotcha.
But there has been times where I go home and I totally forget that I have it.
no.
And I'm talking to, like, my family and stuff, and they're just looking at me and they're just shaking their head. And I'm like, what? And they're like, you look like a crackhead. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's accurate.
We're proud to have Stabitha the Doll here on the Corpsepaint
you.
Show. Your local
I am.
home is Moxley Manor.
Moxley Manor in Bedford, Texas.
Now, aren't they open soon, or we're doing something over the summer, or am I mistaken?
As of right, we usually do. We usually have basically the seasonal show from from September through early November. Then we have a Christmas. We also have a Valentine's show, but this year we didn't because we are basically renovating 90% of the haunt.
Oh, wow.
This is a good thing?
Very much a good thing. Oh
Cool.
my! We got a new space, so Moxley Manor is going to be twice as long. And there's going to be 2 other side attractions as well being built. So it's going to be amazing. We're coming into our 11th year with a bang, I tell you
That'll
what.
all be ready for this haunt season.
Yes, 100%. That's why we're not doing any shows off season, because we're 100% focusing on
Gotcha.
building the best sets that we can.
To me, you're the face of Moxley Manor.
Oh, don't. No,
No, that face right there.
No. that one. Oh my gosh, that's such an honor. But oh my gosh, no. 100%. All the actors there, all the people who build, the security guard, the front door people, like we all make this show.
Yep.
100%.
You gotta have good security.
we got to have good security. We do have people getting punched every once in a while and stuff. We get some people. Yeah, unfortunately, we have we get some injuries here and there.
Well, you're talking about like other actors would get punched because they scare someone so badly.
Oh yeah.
Or
100%.
so well.
Aw. Okay, so this group right here.
This is Alabama.
This is in Alabama. So the guy on the right, I think, on the right with the red tie, he is basically the founder of a group called Scurry Face. So you can find them on Facebook and stuff, but basically he's kind of like the manager of all these different haunt actors from across the nation. The furthest that someone has flew to come act with us, her name is Vice Versa. She's in the back somewhere in there. She came from Scotland.
Nice.
Wow. She came from Scotland to come act at My Bloody Valentine, and that is amazing. So it's just a whole bunch of icon characters get together, and we just go nuts.
Yes, you do.
It was fantastic.
It was just a weekend of craziness.
Basically, just a weekend of craziness.
Do you have a lot of fans? I mean, a lot of patrons?
I had a couple patrons from Alabama who knew my name, and that shocked me. I'm like, what? Like, STABITHA! I'm like I kind of wanted to cry at that moment because I'm like, I never really pictured this happening. So that was a moment where I was just like, I'm doing something.
Yes, you are.
I'm doing something. I'm doing okay.
What should we do to help? I mean, do you have a YouTube channel, or I mean, what do we do to help?
I don't have a YouTube channel. I do have an Instagram and a STABITHA Facebook page.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's just STABITHA the doll.
Yeah.
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram with that tag. Those are the two most active social medias that I have.
I think Lily. Oh, there we go.
There
All right,
I am.
there's IG right there. Follow her, STABITHA the doll.
There I am, yes, and then you can see all the pictures. We were on WFAA for our Christmas show. And then, if you take a picture with me at the haunt, and if your account is public and you tag me or tag the haunted house, I will repost it. So, yeah, every time I get pictures with the patrons and stuff, I like to repost those. Those are cool. You can also see me probably at Texas Frightmare Weekend coming up in May. STABITHA will be there as well.
Okay, walking around?
Oh, yeah.
All right, good. I will look for you.
Definitely. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be running around.
Let's talk and take pictures, etc.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited for Texas Frightmare this year.
Do patrons sometimes... what have you got, Lily? I noticed there's some new...
We have some more shout outs to STABITHA. And Travis did mention that it was just 2 more months until Frightmare.
2 more months, yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's so
coming
quick.
up fast.
It is. Oh, I'm so excited.
But what were the other people?
Let me see. Cindy Logan says she wished she was there. It was epic. She watched the videos during the event, and she loves her Scurryface family.
Oh, I love you, Cindy. Yeah, we did have a couple. Tyler, who was the owner, he was running around the haunt live streaming, and he's gonna. Their show is actually tonight as well, where he has a collage of all the videos that he's gonna present, and you can see STABITHA basically dancing and stuff. Like, I'm in the shark cage. And
what show?
So it's called Scurry Face.
On where?
On Facebook.
Okay, gotcha.
They have a show. They have a live stream show as well. And
On Sundays.
On Sundays.
Very cool.
And they're going to be presenting the video of Arx Mortis, My Bloody Valentine, and just watching all of the different actors. Just
Excellent.
You're basically going to see me doing some weird dance moves and
man.
stuff, entertaining the
Just
crowds.
do it now. We don't want to wait.
Oh, no. I need a cage. I was in a
okay.
cage. I was doing some fun dance, holla for $1. If you know what I mean.
Hey, Lily
I believe
was dancing.
this is the Facebook page right here.
Oh, wait.
There you go. That's the Scurry Face.
All right. Thank you,
yeah,
Jason.
that's us right there.
And there you are, that same photo. Good.
Yes.
Scurry Face.
Scurry Face.
Heck yeah, find that page and like it and follow, and you'll have a live show on there, or they will have a live show on there tonight.
They will. They will. Mm-hmm.
Lily was dancing, cage dancing without a cage on Wednesday night
Yes, I was.
at our Corpsepaint show production over at Gas Monkey.
That sounds like
It was
fun.
amazing.
It was a great time. Hey, all right, for STABITHA the doll, do people ever hand you their doll and want a picture of you with their doll?
That has not happened yet, but I would be so excited if it ever does.
And what if they handed you one that looked like you? Wouldn't that be?
Yeah, I was going to say, is there a STABITHA doll?
There
Like
is a
we can-
STABITHA doll. I have a STABITHA doll. She's sitting at my I have to be an adult and get a day job. So she's sitting on my desk at work, and it freaks everyone out, and I love it.
Can you drive over there now and pick it up, and we'll wait for you?
I know I should have brought it. I didn't think about it.
I don't think we have
I'm a
time for
terrible
that.
guest. I'm so sorry. I should have. That would have been so awesome. My little set with the doll. But if someone else gets a doll that looks like me, I would be flabbergasted.
All right.
I would just sit there and I'll be like, I gotta steal her. Like, you're never gonna see her again. She's mine now. She's my child.
Is it just me, or are there not many haunt actresses with blonde hair? It seems like you really stand out.
I get that quite a bit. They do go more for like the darker hair, the black hair, or even just
Or
like
red.
or the Ariel look. I love it though. I love your beautiful hair.
Thank
Oh my
you.
goodness. But a lot of clowns go with like the neon colored hair. You're right. You never really see that many blondes. So maybe that's why I went with it.
And also, when I first was exposed to Stabitha the Doll, I thought it was your real hair because you do the wig very well.
Thank you.
I mean, it certainly, to me, it looks real. I mean,
Thank you. I try. It's Amazon. It's an Amazon wig.
no, it's you and how you wear it.
Thank you. Lots of bobby pins. Lots of
There you
bobby
go.
pins because it does start slipping throughout the night. You have those kiddos who think they're funny and they like to tug at it and
Yeah.
stuff. So
Oh, yeah.
you got to secure it pretty well. Definitely.
And what are the rules on that? Don't tug the actress's hair. Don't even touch them.
Don't touch me.
Eh,
Don't ask me out.
Don't touch your costume or
You're never
your
my
uniform.
type. It's just no. I mean, as a line Q actor, you kind of have to deal with it though, because they think that since you're not technically inside the house, the rule doesn't apply.
Oh, if you're outside working the line.
Yeah, because I do work the lines, and then I go inside, and then back and forth, back
Yep.
and forth. So when you're outside, patrons think that the rules don't apply when it comes to no touching. So my rule is, if you touch me, I touch you.
Oh.
So I mean, if you want to play that gamble, let's go.
You give him a knock on the chin? Is that what you do?
I do carry around a metal machete.
Yeah, I was going to say your name is Stabitha. I think we know
So you know
Where
what
is
you're doing.
Where is the weapon, Steph?
The weapon. I didn't bring it because it is metal, and I didn't want to.
Well,
No,
wait,
it's
so
heavy.
you're serious? You carry a
No, yeah, I carry a machete.
as a prop for pictures or? Yes. Okay. All right. I see. I got you. Loud and clear, girl.
I mean, it's legal in Texas now, so I mean. she
Oh
can
yeah, we can't
whatever
carry
she
like
wants.
knives and stuff and
You
swords.
can carry swords and whatever
You
you
can carry
want.
swords. I mean, that's so cool.
I was trying to get some fetal juice out of this baby here. Did any drip out?
Bring it over here.
Okay, why is it wet?
It's
Because why is it wet?
so
goodness.
Stabitha is thirsty.
Do I drink it from here?
Yeah.
No.
You got to shake the babies.
Shake the baby.
Shake the baby. Shake the baby.
I like the head. That.
That's
Who
our-
made this?
I know it's our human centipede.
The human centipede.
All right, so let me tell you the story. Now okay.
It's fantastic.
I borrowed this from someone, and then the haunt closed, and I'd never had an opportunity to return it to its rightful owner, and I'm not sure how to even contact them. So if you see this and you can claim in valid way that maybe it was yours by showing me evidence like a picture from 10 years ago, then I will return it to you. But I used to work at Dallas Scaregrounds.
Okay.
And that's where I started as a haunt actor on stilts, scaring the heck out of people. And I got the demon mask and fell in love with it like you, scaring the shit out of people.
Oh yeah.
And of course, I always would want to ask for a bonus if we did make someone shit in their pants or pee in their pants.
Oh no, pissing. Yeah.
Of course, pissing would be a lesser bonus, but still a bonus. But this is the thrill we have, Lily, is,
yeah.
you make people lose control of their body.
Yes. Yes.
And you scare the shit out of
Very
them.
nice.
Every time someone hits the floor, you as an actor, you turn around, you go on break, and you just laugh.
Yep.
And it's such an adrenaline rush, just scaring someone and seeing the fear in their eyes.
Right.
I chase people.
Good.
Like I full on, like I am sprinting. I'm like, I will get you. Like if you go through my Instagram, you can see videos of me basically chasing people. My favorite is whenever a party bus comes. I love jumping on the party buses because they don't expect you getting on their bus.
Yes. And half of them are scared to death and don't want to be there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It makes it even better. They start cowering in the corner.
Right.
Oh my God, who
I didn't want to come on this trip.
You let her in.
You let her in. And you know, the other thing is I noticed, and I'm sure you have, is that working as a haunt actor, it is a study in human behavior. Because you have the macho guys who want to act like they're protecting their girl, and you have the other macho guys who want to like get in your face, and it is really a study of human behavior.
It really is. Because I do teach, do teach actors how to properly act because there's a wrong way and there's a right way.
Good.
Especially for newer actors, you got to learn to put space in between you and the humans.
Yes.
You got to learn how to scare with your arm because people will flail, they will punch. You got to have that barrier. And then once you get a little bit better, you start realizing who you can start creeping up on.
Yes.
You can see who would be terrified. You can see whenever they puff up their chest and they're like, you can tell they're ready to start swinging. So you can see the shoulders, you can see their facial expressions.
Is it your job then to reduce some tension?
It is. Whenever you are a line cue actor, it's not 100% scaring. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
Because the lines do get long, especially during the actual weekend of Halloween. We always tell people, always try to come the first 2 weekends if you don't want to wait in line. Because if you come during Halloween, you're going to be in line for 3 hours. Yeah. And that's not a surprise. We always tell people that. It's going to be a 3-hour long wait.
Yeah.
And so people are sitting there, they're upset. So it's then my job to go and entertain the crowds, talk to them. If I can't scare them, you just entertain, you talk to them.
Ask them where they're from.
Exactly. You just kind of, you improv your way through. It's basically mostly improv.
Go ahead, Lily.
Mike Giggs says, how's it going?
Aw, Giggles. That's Giggles the Clown. He's one of the scurry face reps. He was also in Alabama. He came from what I remember, Oklahoma. He traveled from Oklahoma to Alabama,
nice.
And that's we stayed in the same house. We rented a lodge on the lake for all the characters.
That's awesome.
Kidding.
Oh yeah. Like we were kumbayaing.
Cindy Logan also commented, when people are scared, then you know you got it down.
That's true.
Yeah.
I will say, I know a lot of people don't like this, but the more bruises I have, the better. That means I did a good job.
And these are not necessarily bruises from patrons.
Oh, no.
These are bruises because you were intense in the way you did it.
Oh, absolutely. Like I have this nasty one on my arm right now. I'm not sure if you can see that. No. Right there. There you go. See that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was from over the weekend. I have a couple on my legs.
You bumped into a prop or a wall.
Sometimes you don't even remember.
Yeah.
Like you're just going so hard.
But the point is, we don't want people punching you.
No.
Yeah. This is a bruise
No.
from something else.
From something else. It's from, because I was climbing on the walls.
Yeah.
I was climbing on the cages. I was climbing on top of the piano. When you saw the picture, I was on the piano. So my character very much is off the walls. I crawl.
You do. Yes, you do.
I do. I love crawling towards
So you're
people.
gonna
That
have-
gets people.
Do you wear knee pads when you crawl? Or?
I don't, and I know I should. I 100% should.
I don't know.
But-
It's up to you.
I don't know. I don't like wearing knee pads because I think it takes away from my costume in a way.
You're right.
So I'd rather sacrifice my knees.
I'm not saying you should wear them. I was just curious. What else,
But you
Lily?
should. You should.
Giggs says bruises are haunt trophies.
Bruises are haunt. Yes, they are. They are.
You've
Absolutely.
got some great fans. These are awesome comments.
Thank you.
And
Hey.
Cindy says those are warrior scars.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
STABITHA the Warrior.
Thankfully, I haven't gotten a broken nose yet, but I'm going to probably jinx myself
No,
with that.
no.
Not
That
yet,
won't
not
happen.
yet.
Won't happen. Hey, guess what? We got to wrap up. Look, STABITHA the Doll. Would you join us again? Because I love talking haunt and I love talking acting and again, human behavior.
Yes.
So I'm going to reach out to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Absolutely. It was so much fun coming up here. if we can get something going towards Texas Frightmare, I might come up in character.
You know what? Good idea.
Yeah.
We actually will be promoting some of the movies that they are screening.
Okay.
That'll be coming up the next 8 weeks as we get closer, of course. So we are a media partner with them, and we will be promoting that, their event and their screenings.
Absolutely.
So it'd be great for you to come then, and I'll be there in character at Frightmare.
Okay.
You'll be there in character.
I will be.
Heck yeah, you'll be there.
Yeah,
We'll all
I'll
be
be
there.
there.
We will all be there.
It's gonna be wild. You're not even gonna know it's me. I get into a totally different
That's
character.
right. Oh, I know. I don't believe you're really Stabitha at the moment. Okay. But look, kudos to doing an awesome job, because you fooled the fuck out of me for a long time.
Thank you.
You did. You really did. I thought, this is a cool girl with that blonde hair. Oh, yeah.
You should have seen the kiddos whenever after the haunt, you're tired, you're exhausted, you're like, I'm ready to get out of character.
Yeah.
And I get my 2 little ponytails and I take them off, and they're just like,
Oh.
what? Like all these other actors at the haunted house are like, wait a second, what's this? And I'm like, oh yeah, watch this.
Oh, no. Oh. See? It's not just me.
It's not just you. I promise. I promise it's not just you.
Danny
Well-
will also be at Frightmare,
Danny.
so we shall see Danny.
Good. Danny, we'll look for you. And remember, keep drinking. If you're not drinking Liquid Death, then drink fetal juice. But we recommend this first.
Help save demon turtles.
That's right. Big thanks to Jason Stark from Stark Enterprises, who runs our engineering board the entire show. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you, and appreciate you coming out last week to our big event at Gas
Always a
Monkey.
pleasure.
Definitely.
Yes, Monkey Bar and Grill. Hey, a big shout out to Imperative PR for putting us in touch with The Drowning from Wales, and we spoke to them from. They were speaking to us. It was midnight in Cardiff, and really appreciate those guys carving out some time. We hope you get what you deserve. I do want to say I appreciate you and you, Lily, carving out time to be here on a Sunday night.
Absolutely.
I greatly appreciate that. I really do. This is Satan, and we will see you next Sunday. We got more information as we get closer to Texas Frightmare Weekend about everything coming up at that big fest. We want you to elevate your life by going underground. By that we mean supporting independent art, independent music, independent print, independent movies.